The time now, midnight on this Saturday morning, May 10th, 2014 on a Saturday morning. It's time now for the What a Magician PJ Wiggins, the morning report. Saturday morning, May 10th, 2014. Good evening, everybody, and good morning, everybody. Our current conditions at 12 midnight in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 62 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 8%. Wind speed southbound 3 miles per barometer, 3.08 inches, dew about 56 degrees, and visibility of 10 miles. Alright, let us take a look at our radar scope. We'll zoom out and it shows a couple of patches of rain showers in northeastern Maine, searching out for New Brunswick and for western and central portion of Nova Scotia and eastern portion of Nova Scotia, and stretching it up into Quebec with some sleet mixing and otherwise rain showers from Quebec and northeast Ontario, stretching down to southern Quebec and down for northeastern Ontario, down for central western New York, down for Pennsylvania, and stretching down for central Maryland, down for DC, and down for eastern Virginia, down for north central and central portion of North Carolina, down for western Carolina, and line of showers and thunderstorms from west central Georgia, down for central Alabama, down for southeastern Mississippi, down for Louisiana, 7 Arkansas, down for southeastern Texas, and northeastern portions of Mexico, and down of showers from south central Ohio, down for Kentucky, and 7 Indiana, 7 Illinois, down for southeastern portions of Missouri, and we'll turn on and it shows patches of heavy rain. We see some hail in Ciudad near Ciudad Victoria, Mexico, and we see some hail in northeastern portions of Texas there. And we got rain showers with some sleet and snow from Ontario down to northeastern Minnesota and northwestern portions of Wisconsin. Rain, sleet, and snow, rain showers west, east central Utah, west central portions of Wyoming, snow showers at central portions of Colorado, down for west central portions of Wyoming, and down for northern Idaho, down for western portions of Montana. Rain, sleet, and snow showers in the eastern portions of Oregon. Rain, sleet, and snow showers in the northwestern portions of California, down for western Oregon, and down for California. And rain showers in Montana, down for Alberta. Snow and sleet showers southwest Alberta, down for southeastern British Columbia. Rain and sleet showers mixing in. Rain showers west central portions of Manitoba. Rain showers of western South Dakota, down for central portions of Nebraska. 56 degrees for Nensel, Nebraska, with clear skies. Good evening, everybody. Alright, let's take a look at our satellite loop, and it shows patch of clouds covering much of the eastern portion of the nation from northeastern Mexico, down for coastal Texas, covering much of the southeastern states, and stretching up the Great Lakes and up in the Atlantic seaboard, and up in Atlantic Canada from New Brunswick up to Quebec, down for Ontario, and stretching up to northern Montana, Manitoba, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and stretching it up in the northern Great Lakes. Now for patch clouds from Nebraska, down for Kansas, and stretching to Utah, Colorado, and the northern Arkansas, up in Nevada, California, and up in the northern Rockies and Pacific Northwest, and down for southern Saskatchewan, southern Alberta, down for southern British Columbia, western portion of British Columbia. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation here. Warm front from British Columbia and cold front from southeastern British Columbia, down for southern Alberta, down for Saskatchewan, warm front down for Manitoba, and a cold front from south central California, down for southern Nevada, down for Utah, down for Wyoming, and down for eastern Montana, and a cold front from southeastern portions of Oklahoma, and down for Missouri, down for eastern Illinois, down for Michigan, and up in Ontario. And we got a warm pink front from central Ontario and a warm front from eastern Ontario, and down for Quebec and station front from southern Quebec, and then for New York, Pennsylvania, and at the sea here. Front of from southwest central Texas down to north central Mexico. Low pressure in Mexico, southern Arizona, and Four Corner region, eastern Colorado, and up in the Wyoming and down to eastern Wyoming and Montana. And north central portions of Minnesota receive some low pressure along with Ontario. High pressure in the Dakotas, southern Georgia, and Arizona, eastern Arizona. 54 degrees hot temperature out of Boston, at 68 in Washington, D.C., 66 in Atlanta, 79 in Miami, 77 in Brownsville, 76 in Dallas, Texas, 68 in Kansas City, 58 in Chicago, 51 in Minneapolis, 47 in Great Falls, Montana, 48 in Seattle, 57 in San Francisco, 62 in Los Angeles, 69 in Albuquerque, 53 out of Denver, and 55 in Salt Lake City. Current conditions around the region, 55 degrees hot temperature out of Boston, it's 53 Fitchburg and Bedford, 52 in Beverly, 54 in Gloucester and Worcester, 56 in Sturbridge, 58 in Webster, 59 out in Milford, 58 in Norwood, 59 in Taunton, 61 in Bedford, 57 in Moss Vineyard and Falmouth, and Parmesan 52 in Chatham, Nantucket 55 in Cape Cod, 57 in Blockon, 56 in Wesley, 54 in TF Green, 55 out in Smithfield, 58 in Springfield, 56 in Novembers, 55 in Carter, 57 in Greenfield, 57 in Pittsfield, 61 in Norfolk, 62 in Albany, 62 in Bennington, 55 in Keene, 53 in Jeffrey, 48 in Concord, Hampshire, and Manchester, Hampshire, 52 in Nashville, Hampshire, 51 in Boston, Hampshire, and it's 59 in Winslow, 59 in Hartford, 61 in Meriden, 59 in Waterbury, 57 in Denbury, 58 in New Haven. We got 61 in this Blippin and New York City, and 58 out of Montauk. Alright, we got forecast discussion here in New England. There'll be a slight risk of some severe thunderstorms over the parts of the eastern Texas and over parts of the lower middle Mississippi Valley and southwestern Ohio Valley. Late season heavy snow over parts of the Central Rockies and heavy rain possible over the parts of the Central Gulf Coast. Storm over the upper Great Lakes will continue to move northward into Canada, and the straight front becomes quasi-stationary across the middle Atlantic through the middle Mississippi Valley. By Sunday, by showers and thunderstorms develop along the adding an boundary from eastern Texas Valley and from the Central Gulf Coast into the middle Atlantic to Friday evening. And then Saturday by Sunday morning, the showers and thunderstorms will be retreated to the Central Gulf Coast and parts of the Western Ohio Valley. Rain will develop over the parts of the northeast front Saturday evening. Meanwhile, the storm over the northern and Central Rockies and the Great Basin will move to the Central Plains and Great Basin by Sunday. The central Midwest areas of higher elevation snowed rain over parts of the northern and Central Rockies to the parts of the Great Basin on Friday evening. For the motion, the storm will produce a relatively small area rain over parts of the northern plains on Saturday morning. On Saturday, the system will begin to tap into the modest amounts of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico that delayed the development of rain extended from the northern High Plains to the upper Mississippi Valley. On Saturday evening, the rain will become light to moderate as the area settles southward over the Central Plains, middle Mississippi Valley Sunday. Showers and thunderstorms will also develop over the parts of the middle Missouri Valley on Saturday evening, moving into parts of the middle Mississippi Valley, Western Iowa Valley. By Sunday, it still will develop over parts of the Great Basin of the Northern Rockies that will move to the Central Rockies and Great Basin becoming heavy in intensity on Sunday morning. In addition, onshore fold rain produce rain over parts of the Pacific and Northwest front late Saturday. Let's take a look at our forecast discussion here in New England. A warm front of approach tonight, bringing a period of some scattered showers before the lifts into northern New England on Saturday. Beyond the front, a warmer and more humid air mass over spreads the region Saturday. A cold front will move across the area late Saturday night and early Sunday morning, yielding a random scattered showers. High pressure builds in for Mother's Day. New term forecast until 6 a.m. Saturday morning. While Boston radar is not showing an organized precipitation at this time, 2 see scattered showers and thunderstorms across central New York and central Pennsylvania. On northeast regional radar, our region is directly beneath a mid-level range axis, which was keeping our weather mostly dry but cloudy as the red axis moves east. Rainfall chances will be increased late tonight as a warm front pushes southern New England. Have updated near-term forecast to reflect on conditions and so observed trends. Temperatures should hold nearly steady on slowly rising the rest of tonight and continue overnight hours. And weather highlights: early morning showers give way to clearing, highs around in the mid-70s, and chance of afternoon shower thunderstorms. Storms are not expected to be severe. Here,
Boston has some heavy.
and we'll see some 70s from much region. Some coastal spots exceed 60s here. And let's take a look at our future cast here.
Overreact, especially when it comes to the Boston Bruins. WGBH News reporter Anna Riley has more.
Game 1 of the Boston Bruins-Montreal Canadiens playoff series was a nail-biter, with Montreal winning on this blast by defense.
From now, we'll see some scattered showers
That led to a
around the region, and then in the afternoon, the storm's gonna bubble over
Bruins have
with some warm air, and some places may see some showers of thunderstorms, some places may not.
Bruins.
So it'll be hit and miss thunderstorms, but then by Saturday night, the hit and miss is going to become more spread. It's going to be from central Massachusetts and west Massachusetts down for Connecticut, down for southern New York, and down for Pennsylvania, and
Earlier example,
making its way here in New England by about 10, 11 o'clock on Saturday night.
users after Subban's goal.
Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
Maybe that
Overnight, scattered showers, mainly after 3 a.m., patchy fog after 5 a.m. or west. Cloud with a low and 53 degrees south, wind about 6 to 8 miles per chance of precipitation, 30%. Saturday, scattered showers, mainly before 2 p.m., patchy fog before 9 a.m. or west. Clouds skies on near 34 degrees southwest, wind about 9-11 miles per gust size, 21 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 40%. New precipitation around less than a 10-inch possible. Sunny night, scattered showers, mainly between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Patch of fog after 2 a.m. hours, most clouds skies, low and 55 degrees, southwest, wind about 7 to 9 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation around less than a 10-inch possible. Sunday, sunny skies on near 37 degrees west, wind about 9 to 13 miles per gust size, 23 miles per hour. Sunday night, clouds skies, low and 54 degrees west, wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour, coming after midnight. Monday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. But the sun skies on near 79 degrees, chance of precipitation is 20%. Monday night, chance of showers after 9 p.m. Most of the clouds got low.
The internet as an open sewer. You have to try to
55 degrees.
and Twitter in particular.
Chance of precipitation is 30%. Tuesday, most clouds skies on near 68 degrees. Thursday night, most clouds skies low 48 degrees. Wednesday, most clouds skies on near 64 degrees. Wednesday night, most clouds skies low 52 degrees. Thursday, partly fog before 7 a.m. hours. Most clouds skies high near 68 degrees. Thursday night, chance of showers. Most clouds skies low 55 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 4%. Friday, chance of showers. Clouds skies high near 64 degrees and chance of precipitation is 4%. Peters, what a phrase of the night. Showering night on tap and a showering and a human day on tap. This is PJ with a good night with a good positive attitude. See you later in the morning.